In the school, we learn A for apple. But in the school of life, if you have to pick one word for A, what would be that word? If I have to pick one word, then A for acknowledge. Let me share my perspective about this word and why this word is very close to my heart. And I'd love to have yours too. What I believe that many of us, or rather all, we are in the constant process of becoming. We want to become something. I'm not just talking about professional becoming, by the way, that you want to become boss, you want to become manager, or you want to become millionaire or billionaire, or you want to become entrepreneur. I'm not just talking about that. Neither I'm talking about just personal becoming, that I want to become a good husband, good wife, good sister, good brother, or maybe a good person. I'm not talking about just that broad or large becoming. But at certain level also, I think we are in the constant process of becoming. In the very first day in the school, teacher might have said this to you, that become a good student or become good in this subject. Or sports teacher said, become a good sportsman. Always become something. And this conditioning of we becoming something, I think it's inculcated or ingrained in us maybe from the day one of our life. Even as a father, I remember for the first time when I took my child in my hand, oh my God, that's a different experience. And I was quite scared also because they're too small on day one and their fragility is quite intimidating. But still, in all that, continuously in my mind, I was saying, one day you will become a big man. Becoming. Are we in the constant process of becoming something? So what is the problem in this, Praveen? Let's understand with the help of this simple example. I remember that day I was working at home and suddenly I said, Mom, will you please make tea for me? I'm craving for it. And she said, yeah, of course, why not? And I got busy in my work. After some time, she came with a cup of tea. And after some time, when she came back again to check, she noticed that my tea is finished. And out of curiosity, she asked me, Praveen, how was it? I looked towards her and asked myself, yeah, how was it? I don't remember the taste of that tea, by the way. Of course, just to complete that conversation, you'll always say, yeah, it was very nice, it was very good. But I genuinely asked myself, do I really remember the taste of that tea? And she makes perfectly balanced tea. One can really enjoy. But I was not remembering the taste. Rather, I was not remembering even drinking that tea. Because when I was drinking that tea, I was so immersed in doing something else or thinking about something else only. And I was not doing something very active or physical activity in that work. I was just in the process of thinking. And most of the time when we are thinking about what we want to become. The constant process of becoming. We want to do this, we want to do that. That is becoming. But in that process, I just failed to acknowledge what I had in my hand. That's tea, which was worth enjoying. Are you acknowledging what you have in your hand? Or we are too busy in just becoming something? Because when we say, I want to become something, that's a thought. And the moment you have thought implies time. Thought means we are thinking about either past or future. It means we are not present now. We are not acknowledging the present because we want to become something. Are you busy in becoming something? If yes, then you might not be acknowledging what you have in your hand right now. Ladies and gentlemen, as per Harvard University, a normal person remains busy in his thoughts 47% of his daily time. It means half the life we are just busy in thinking and becoming. Who will acknowledge the present? Because life is now, not after 5 seconds, or not what happened before 5 seconds. Life is now. And now is always beautiful. Now is always powerful. Now is always full of energy only if you acknowledge it. Can we remove the burden of our past? Can we remove the burden of our future? Can we remove this burden of continuous becoming from now and enjoy what you have right now? Acknowledge what you have right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the best gift what you have is what you have right now in your hand. The most underestimated thing on this planet Earth is this moment. Why? Because we are so busy in becoming something. When you understand the power of now, you will understand that now is limitless. So, can you acknowledge the now and the limitless possibilities of now? In my school of life, I learned that A stands for acknowledge. In your school of life, A stands for